We are recording.
Oh, hi. Welcome back.
Hey, guys. I'm Jenna.
And I'm Annitsa, and this is Two Blank Girls.
Episode 11.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We're like it.
Once you move past 10, I feel like you're really in it now.
Now we're like really doing this.
We're fucking like
I hope
super
you're
into
it.
season 2.
I
I don't know. Should we just get into it? Do you have something exciting to say at the top of the show?
Fuck no.
No?
I don't do shit.
No, wait. What was the last one? Were we high last week? Were we
Oh,
stoned?
yeah. Apologies for that last episode.
I know
I
some of you
realized how
said it
much
was
I didn't
fun.
like it. I
you
really
didn't like being high.
it.
I
No.
thought you were saying you didn't like the episode.
No,
I
I
was
really didn't like how I felt.
being stoned.
No.
Yeah.
No. Because
Yeah.
I am a control freak and I like to have control. And so to
Yeah.
have what felt like no control over my
Well-
mind, and I was trying so hard. I was like, just
Well,
like trying. It was
And then
not
you felt
fun.
like shit the next day, like
Oh,
the whole day.
God, the whole day.
Like the whole day.
It was like the worst hangover. And I was,
Well, you'll be happy to know that I gave the rest of that brownie, which was 3/4
yeah, it was
of
a lot.
to a friend. And I think
Good.
I haven't heard anything about it yet, but hopefully she's been enjoying it.
Woo! It was
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, because
So,
you and I, that's not our thing.
not
but,
for
it
me.
was pretty funny.
But
at the
hopefully for your enjoyment. That's why we do this.
Anyway,
Yeah, go ahead.
let's get into it. On the eve of August 15th, we're two
Cheap.
girls. Whew, God, I almost said April instead of August. I don't even know
don't go
what
back.
it is. I
Well,
don't even know.
Do go back because Jesus Christ, time is like
Flying.
you realize we're gonna be getting ready for like
It's
Halloween.
almost your birthday
and
already.
Yeah, it'll be my birthday, and then
I
your
remember-
birthday, and then Halloween hits, and then it's like
Dude,
it's like gone,
I
and then
remember
the year's gone.
season 1 podcast. We did
Yeah.
the huge birthday episode where
Yeah.
we did the party with all
That
of
was a year
Costco.
ago, dude.
Holy
I know.
shit.
I hate
Anyway,
it.
guys,
I
the
hate
same
it.
spiel, the same old spiel.
Yeah.
You know, Facebook, Instagram at Two Blank Girls Podcast,
Our website,
Twitter.
twoblankgirls.com.
Yeah.
And also, you know what?
Patreon.
You all fucking know it by now.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to remind you, okay? Go be with us.
Hey, we've gotten a couple cool new patrons.
Yeah, and
we're very
so
excited.
Yeah, dude, we're so grateful, and we definitely want to shout out one of our OGs.
Steve Klein, and he's also, you know, one of the helpers of the show.
He's always
So
he's been
every
there since the
time-
beginning to help us,
Literally
which is
this
crazy.
week I had an issue and I texted him. I'm like, hey, help me. Like,
Hey.
that's all. He probably feels like that's the only time I ever talk to him is like, hey,
But
can you help
he's
me?
fucking rad, and so Steve, you rock. So become
Yay.
a patron for as little as $1. It just helps keep the podcast going.
And I just gotta say that, like, this, if you're a podcaster, if you know podcasts, like, this is such a big thing. Patreon
yeah.
is, I know it sounds weird to be like, hey, give us money, but that's not the point. It's like, if you really love something, like giving them $1 a month, really, it's just a show of support, and it
Totally.
helps so much.
And the only reason we want it is because we want to, one, obviously keep bringing the podcast, but we also want to like get into like cool merch and like maybe get into videos and like
Yeah.
bring more to you. So that's what it's for.
Yeah.
Become a patron.
It's
You
not
fucking
just
rock.
us saying give us money,
Even
so
though
we can,
our
like,
the
go get a
episode,
sandwich.
yeah,
which
the
is
episode is about
sometimes-
being cheap, but don't
Don't be cheap in
don't
this
be
area.
cheap in this department and fucking go be a patron and support your the arts, right? I
The
don't
arts.
fucking know.
This is
Is this an art? Okay.
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, cheap.
Oh my God.
What's it all about?
Definition: cheap, stingy, sparing or scant in using, giving or spending.
Woo!
I think
Mm.
honestly, this word
Yeah.
describes me
Tasty.
to a T. Like, you know, I don't know.
You're pretty.
so
but
cheap.
cheap sounds like harsh though sometimes.
I'm
say
real
someone's
fine, I'm
cheap-
stingy.
Yeah, stingy doesn't sound great either. You're conscious.
I'm frugal.
Yeah,
That sounds shitty too.
I don't know. Yeah, when you're when you're being
am-
cheap, there's not many good words to
I
like
am
describe
a
it.
saver.
Yes,
I am money conscious.
a bona
I'm
fide saver.
conscientious, Yeah.
Did I say conscious?
You says conscious, yeah, or conscience. What did you say?
I think it's a conscience.
Well,
It's
that doesn't make sense.
conscientious. Ah, I can't say it. Conscientious.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's thoughtful. It's thoughtful. I'm
yes.
very thoughtful with how I use my money, how I use my resources.
Yes, and because
know, I
when
don't
you
like to
come,
waste.
yeah, and when you come from not having much money,
Yep.
there's not a whole lot
Yep.
of options you have.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm one of those, and I think you probably, and it's because we've grown with no money in
Mhm.
all of our adult life, like literally have no money. Even if I had money, like money,
Mm-hmm.
I would never spend it.
No, no, because you know what happens when you do get money, when you've come from nothing.
Yeah.
You hoard it so hard because you're like, I love seeing my bank account go stay. I'm like, I can't spend this money.
Because I'm making, in my job, I am definitely making the most money I've ever made, and I'm so grateful, but I am hoarding it. Like, I check my bank account like 17 times a day, and I like literally sit with my calculator, and I'm like, okay, this much is coming in, this much is coming out. Like, I am a fucking, it's
budget
like.
conscious.
Yeah, because like, even when you've got money, I could never spend it. I could never, even if I had like, you know, a celebrity salary, like I would never spend $10,000 like on a dress.
Oh my God, no,
I could never.
Well, because one, we know that that's completely unnecessary.
Yes.
Because we've gotten by without that.
Yeah.
So for us, I mean, our big thing is always like, you and I and Jess always talks. We always talk about how like, wouldn't it be glorious if we could just go to Target and
it's
be like,
always Target.
And be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna buy all whatever house goods I want. Like, you know, it's not a problem. That's as crazy as we get. Because like, the idea of spending, you know, like J-Lo spent like $20,000, $17,000 or something on a diaper bag or something like that, and I just to me,
I can't.
No, because we've talked about this a million times, and I would like to think that we would be this way, is that if we got that much money, one, we would save and be responsible. Two, we would take care of our family. And
that's all I ever want to do. Yes.
And then three, we would give it away.
Yeah.
Give it to charity. Like like we said before, I know I've even said it on the podcast, and we just talked about it tonight.
Yeah.
If I were a celebrity and I made like $13 million on a picture.
Oh my God.
You know what? Then one of my pictures, I'll say, you know what? All
Here, take
that
the
money,
paycheck.
the whole paycheck. I don't need it because I got that last time and I got it the time before that.
It's
like
crazy.
I don't need it. I don't need it. Like here, Planned Parenthood, you're funded for some time.
Yeah.
Here, you know, whatever. Like,
I would just, like we talked about, I would give all my money to my sister who's a teacher.
Yeah.
Who has her master's and who makes so little money. All teachers make so little money, and I'm like, oh my God, I just want to work really hard and make money so I can give it to them.
I want to take care of my mom, and you know, so badly. Like I want to be like, Mama, I would fly her out here and be like, we'll have a spa day, Mom. That's where I would go crazy.
That's the money I would spend.
Let's take a trip.
Yes, experiences I'm all about, but like I could never spend.
No.
I think, and it's because I've been cheap, and because you have no other fucking alternative. You have to be cheap.
Well, it's being smart too. I think people need to get that cheap, the stigma off of the word.
Totally.
I mean, there's a cheapness where it's like, if you have money and you do not share it with anyone, then you're just a cheap asshole. Then you're an asshole. You're not cheap. You're just an asshole.
And it like, you know? And it, you know, doing stuff that, oh God, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know, like going out of your way. Like people who like that chick who who like separates the toilet paper, you know, from plies, and then you can only get like one ply, you know, like that is going on like a whole nother level, and I could never do that. Or like people, I saw not a hoarder thing, but a woman who was so cheap that they used washcloths to wipe their butts, and then
washed them.
But then I'm like, isn't that like using a lot of water? I don't know. But could you imagine wiping your ass with a washcloth and just fucking shit all over it, and you just throw it in a hamper and then I got to go clean it later? I'm like, no.
I ain't cleaning up anybody's
I'm cheap,
turds.
but I am not that cheap.
Well, okay, so how cheap are you? What are some things that you do that are cheap?
This one made me laugh because it literally just happened today. And I was like, oh, this is cool because I do this a lot. I create emails so I can get free trials on everything.
Oh, yeah.
I literally have about 6 emails right now that I filter through. And so when you can get a free trial for like Amazon or like Tidal or Spotify, or like I did an audiobook, I just use the email, get the free 30-day trial, and then get a new email and do another one, and to get like free services and stuff like that. But then it backfires because then I forgot to cancel it.
Oh,
and then it charges you for the month.
You
it was like
to set up like some sort of.
I did. I put a reminder in my phone because I did it Audible today. So I did
a free trial for LinkedIn Premium, and I'm doing that for a month. So
I did that with IMDb Pro. Yeah. I have like 6 emails.
With IMDb Pro, then you go and you find all the emails you want to get for all the contacts
and then you
quick
just
and then cancel it.
Yeah, and then it's amazing. So that's one of my big ones is I have.
How do you keep track of that many emails though? Isn't that annoying? And
no, because with the way Google is now, you know,
Mm-hmm.
when you can change your accounts, they just list them all right there,
Yeah.
and I just do the same password.
See, but that to me goes into the whole clutter thing where I'm like, why are there so many things here?
It is a lot.
That would bother me.
Yeah, it's a lot, but damn having getting
30
Amazon
days
Prime
free?
for a month,
Yeah.
like for free.
Well, speaking of
again,
that,
until I forget.
And then
it charges me, and then I'm like,
be like,
fuck.
And then you spend it for a month. Well, speaking of that, now that you speak of Amazon Prime, one really cheap thing I do is that I just mooch off of everyone else that has Hulu and Netflix and HBO and Amazon Prime. I literally have an account for all of those things, but I don't have it. I have yours. I have Jess's mother's. I have my friend Marissa's Amazon Prime. I have
dude, it's it's a thing. That's what happens is like the only one I do pay for all of mine except for Netflix. So I'm like,
you're pretty baller. You're the baller in that.
Even though
area.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah, even though then I end up texting her. I'm like in the middle of the night. I'm like, bitch, don't. I thought we had HBO. I'm like, no, I didn't say. I just asked if we did because it wasn't working. But it's funny when I have a problem. I'm like, hey, did you change your password? Like, what's going on?
And like the other, or like when Carly, I get that text from Carly. She's like, bitch, are you on the fucking Netflix? Because too many people are on, and then she can't watch. And I'm like, shit.
Yeah, I hate that too. But
it happens all the time.
I'm like, I just want to watch Seinfeld at night. I'm like, why is she watching
Somebody's
it right now?
on the Hulu, and then you have to like fucking watch something else. I know, that one for sure.
Oh yeah,
I definitely. But I
do
buy them.
Become the adult.
I've been thinking about adding Showtime, but then I'm like, that's really taking it to like.
That's once we know you're a baller, then that's
adding
the step.
Showtime. Oh no, when you add stars.
Oh,
or like
which
one
is
of those
like for one show that you'll maybe watch.
I know that's when it's really good. But no, that's one I definitely do.
Oh,
and I think the other way that I am cheap, I will never spend money on clothes. Ever. I bought a shirt the other day for $50 and I lost my fucking mind.
$50?
Yeah.
Whoa, dude, that's a lot.
It's very cute though, and it's like
is it the
special.
white one you've been wanting?
I found a white waffly,
yes,
and I'll show it to you. Yeah,
okay.
But and it was $50, and I was like, oh shit, that's a lot, especially being white, because
being a white girl, yeah.
No, my shirt was white, and you know how that works for me.
Yeah,
I was like,
guys, this is not an exaggeration.
Yeah,
every time she eats, she spills on her shirt.
And then it's always like something
pants.
fucking oily, and then I ruin it because then it sits and just. So I will never spend money on clothes. I rub holes in the crotches of my jeans from my huge thighs. So that is a waste of money.
People can relate to that problem.
Yeah, I spill. It's just not worth it. It is not worth. I bought all these overalls for $18 a pop. Yeah, because I'm like, I wear them all the time. I'm gonna wear them out eventually. So why would I spend so much money? And I stain shit. I mess shit up too much to spend money.
Are in the same boat with that. Like, well, not with the spilling of shit. I rarely do that. So when I do, I get very mad.
Yeah, it's fucking shitty.
But I'm the same way. Like you and I both were like deals, cheap, cheap.
And
I know, like, if we wanted to be real smart about it, we should be thrifting because one, that's better for the environment, for the planet, and two, that's even cheaper. But we're all about
fucking people's fucking crotches.
See, you're all and my brother's about to start a thrift store of his own.
Yeah, but he'll do like rad shit.
You best be shopping at Scouts in Bismarck, North Dakota.
There's a line. I can't like.
No, it's true.
Put people's things on.
Dude, I'm the same way. Like, I am super cheap because one of the things I do, I literally have a 2-page list here, and I apologize. I'll go through it fast. But one of the things I said was clothes swapping because half of my clothes, you guys, legit are Jenna's hand-me-down. Whenever she goes through her closet, she just like gives me a bag of stuff and says, "Take what you want," because I love the fit of her clothes on me. Like they're so comfortable.
Yeah, and tell them why. She's like, I love the like bagginess of it. And I'm like, bitch, that was tight on me, and that's why I'm giving it to you. I'm so glad you love that boyfriend feel. It's like a boyfriend shirt. And I'm like, yeah, because it was like fucking a baby tee on me.
You're like my boyfriend.
Yeah, I was like, fuck. Here's a real treat. Kirsten, this is a shout out to her. She had some overalls because she knows how much I love overalls.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, I'm getting rid of these because I had to go down a size. And she pulls them out. She's like, you should totally take them. And I went, like,
she's
silence.
smaller than I am. She's smaller than I am. She's
and
tiny.
I went, Kirsten. She's like, no, look how big they are. And she like held them up and they were mediums. And I said, bitch. I was like, yeah, the illusion.
Wait,
yeah, I'll get them for you. Okay. I'll get them for you. The illusion, yes, they look very baggy. And then I put them around me and she was just like,
oh.
sorry. I was like, that's very kind of you, but
clothes swapping really only works if you like a party. If you have a bunch of people coming in and everybody's all different sizes, because you can go do whatever you want then. But when it comes to me and Jenna,
it's
she
I don't get any of your clothes. Let's just say that.
No, you have one pair of my pants that I gave you. Those
what?
You still wear them to this day, the pajama pants, the sweatpants.
Oh yeah, I brought them tonight.
Yes,
my fighter.
The fighter, the movie.
Big baggy sweatpants. Great,
girl. I gave those. I love that you still wear those.
Oh, I love them. They're like my favorite.
That makes me so happy.
No, but yeah, I just clothes will never, and even like accessories, sunglasses, purses. Like I'm not gonna spend money.
No,
I fuck things up. I'm kind of not a slob. Yeah, a slob, but like. I'm just willy-nilly, so I can't be spending.
You get into your like uniform and you just wear the same things.
And I wear
all
the same
time.
things.
So
yeah, as long as it's comfortable.
I think the smart thing about
I
shopping,
do spend money on shoes though.
Ooh,
I love some sneaks, man.
Oh, sneakers, that's my weakness too.
I'm about to go get some more because I've worn my other ones out. And I'm like, I just want to buy some.
But the thing is, if you wear them out, that's a sign that it was a good purchase.
Totally.
So like spending money on it was a good idea.
Yeah.
And then so like staples, things that you wear all the time, that's
jeans.
Fine. Oh,
jeans.
Jeans.
That's all I do is spend money on jeans.
Okay. You got some more cheap?
The only other thing I said, I brought up. The only other
thing, literally, I have 1,000.
I know, but I was waiting for you to do that so I could just comment on them because I just can't
you'll think.
But my tip here, this is more of a tip for you guys.
Got it.
I am obsessed with Walmart's men's jeans.
Oh yeah, you are.
They are
What's the
because
brand? Wrangler.
It's Wrangler or like Faded Glory. I have some.
Yeah.
Like,
got it.
But the thing is because they're fit for men, they are cut higher. So you get a naturally like high-waisted jean, but then because they're supposed to be looser on men and I have like lady thighs, they hug the thighs in the perfect way,
and
high-waisted.
Straight leg
and then they're straight leg and I cut them right at the ankle.
Cropped.
And they are never more than like $10. I have bought 3 pair in the last like 2 weeks. Like
good.
They break in once you wash them. They're just cheap, like amazing jeans. So I literally bought my last pair for $5 and I'm wearing them tomorrow. You can see them.
Wow.
They are the shit and they just fit and hug in the right spaces. So $5 men's jeans.
Dude, I love
Walmart.
it. Well, that's. I mean, I kind of do the same thing with. I go to the clearance section at like Gap, and I get jeans for $7.
Yeah,
regularly
like when
$70.
People charge like $70. Oh, I could never.
Regularly $70, and I get them for $7.
Yeah,
that's. I mean, you got to do it.
Yeah, it's so silly.
Okay, I'm gonna literally go through this.
Okay,
shit.
go.
And then we're gonna just.
Yeah.
Okay, this is about as cheap as it gets.
Yeah.
I learned it from my grandma. I've been doing it since I was young. Reuse and wash plastic baggies.
That one, yes.
Ziploc baggies.
I know you guys do that, and that's amazing because plastic bags are so bad, but I would never take the time to do it. I'm so lazy.
Jess gets those ones that are like silicone now.
Oh,
so they're just reusable. So you just wash them and like those are like, it's like
that's cool.
Yeah, it's like having Tupperware, but for plastic baggies. So that's great. But then otherwise, like when, occasionally you need like just a random
like the
Ziploc.
Ziploc.
And so.
You don't save sandwich bags, do you? Like those little chintzy sandwich bags where you just fold over?
No.
You don't save those?
No,
oh, okay. I was like, that is hardcore shit.
No, but I mean, I don't save it if it's like completely gross.
And oily or like weird.
If I can wash it out, or if it's like got a specific smell, I'm like, bye.
Yeah, but, I could really work on that.
But yeah, no, I do that. That's super
cool.
So I save boxes and tissue paper for mailing. So like if I order something and I get it in the mail, I have a box, I save it so that I can send something else out in it. Or with tissue paper, I save everything, fold it up. So easy.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Don't ever buy that shit. Just people give it to you.
Well, and then it's like the worst when you're like, fuck, I wish I had a box. Like no one has boxes to like send shit out. So like I started saving I always save bags, like party
plastic bags. Oh, yeah.
Like when
gift
you get
bags.
a gift.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Always I have a little craft closet and I have a Tupperware thing just for use tissue paper party bags, like stuff like that.
Bows, like Christmas gifts. So I get. I'm not buying that
stuff.
Shit. No, I put them in. I put them away, and I have them forever until I can give them out. I eat leftovers until I die. Basically,
totally.
Like I will not until it gets
Dude,
gross and smelly.
Leftovers are the shit. I feel like
all you gotta do is like add some cheese on top.
Hell yeah,
and you're like good.
Sometimes leftovers are even better
on the stove, or like put it like fried on the stove or something. It's
totally
like better.
Some things are just better the next day, anyways.
And then I reuse rubber bands and zip ties, stuff like that. And I have the silicone ones too. I buy those, so you don't have to. So that's cheap and easy. This one I learned from my mama when we were young, and I still do it. You use an old sock or like one that's like, from a missing pair for like dusting. Instead of getting like dust claws, just get an old sock and then just wash it.
We do that with old shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, I have never seen my mother use anything but Bo's old white shirts. Yes. And we use those for clean. That's totally,
Yeah, totally.
See, this is not even about being cheap. This is about being fucking smart.
And
like,
true.
And not being wasteful and like a garbage person and just like creating like the mass fucking piles of garbage.
Part of it too, I think being cheap is being smart towards the environment, being kind, because most of the time it's better for you.
Totally.
Always, this is a huge one. Always, when you're going on a flight, take snacks with you. Because the airport food is so expensive. The snacks are so expensive. So I always get like a plastic baggie. There you go. Filled with like pretzels or fruit snacks or whatever. I bring something. I always have a salty and a sweet, and I bring it with me in my backpack. Yeah,
because last time, a couple times I went to the airport, I bought the world's smallest fucking bag of pistachios, and they were like $12. And like half the bag was air, and I was just like, motherfuck. Yeah. And so like, no, I could. Oh man.
So that is such a huge tip for me.
Yeah.
And then the other thing too, and along with that, similarly, if you're gonna do like a cool like theme park day, especially if you're traveling to go, like if you go to Florida and you're like, I'm gonna spend like 4 days in a row at all these different theme parks. That's fucking pricey as it is.
Yeah.
Bring your fucking snacks with you. You can bring any kind of food you want in. Bring your snacks in a backpack. Also, share. This is what Jess and I do, and it took us how many fucking years to realize this. Split your meals.
Yeah.
Share them. Because one, they're probably too big anyway.
Yeah.
They're huge. And if you're going to be eating several at the park throughout the day, if you only bring snacks, share.
Yeah,
share
Cole and I went to the fucking pizza port at Disney or whatever.
Probably.
It was $7 for the smallest slice of cheese pizza I've ever seen. And I was like, oh, so then the next time I brought sandwiches.
There you go.
We brought sandwiches in our bag, and then you can stand in line and eat. You're not wasting time getting it. You just stand in line. We eat our sandwiches, and it was fucking rad. Yep. Totally.
No, truly, like if you're gonna do it, like especially if you're with somebody, like be smart, carry stuff, and that's a huge way to save. But that the same goes for like when you go to work, like bring your food.
God, I'm so bad at that.
That's something I'm
so bad at it.
A lot was that like make your own food and bring it, or eat before you go somewhere. Like if you're like going to a movie with your friends.
Yeah, but
I eat before I go now because I can't spend those prices.
I know, but it's like how am I gonna watch a movie without fucking popcorn?
So yeah,
that cannot happen. And I have to. And if I have popcorn, I gotta have a Coke Zero.
Let me tell you this. I worked at theaters for like 16, almost 17 years. Guys, you can just bring, especially if you're a girl. I mean, if you're a guy too, fuck it. If you have a purse, bring a bag, whatever.
Load that shit.
Go to the dollar store.
Oh yeah.
Buy some candy and bring it. Like, do not. First of all, a lot of theaters don't give a fuck if you bring shit in.
Yeah.
But just don't be those dumb idiots that like put it under their shirt and they're like, oh, like don't be dumb. We don't care that much anyway. Just put it in your bag and be done. Dude, we got like Burger King meals and put it in a purse and like brought it in.
I've had like nachos, just like from Taco Bell, like a nachos Bel Grande, like in the theater, like trying to. But yeah, because when you see what you're spending, you're like, holy fuck, for one movie, we're out like $50.
No, it's ridiculous.
And it's crazy.
Well, and also with the dollar store, talking about candy at the dollar store. Seriously. The dollar store has
cool shit.
Tinfoil. You can get your soap, your cleaning products, your like wrapping paper, your bags, your birthday cards, candles. I get all my Christmas and Halloween decorations from the dollar store.
Oh my god, the Dollar Tree has my favorite glasses for Christmas, like drinking glasses. My Holly ones, $1. from the Dollar General.
Exactly.
And I was like, oh shit, they're
Dude,
so cool.
Jess and I just like, remember we were talking about emergency, like when we have the big earthquake?
Oh yeah,
Jess like went so hard, and seriously, we have like 2 Tupperwares full of all the supplies we need now.
Oh shit.
And we got them, huge majority of them, Dollar Store.
Dollar Store? Dude,
Dollar Store.
If people have got shit against Dollar Store, you be crazy. Because
You know,
it is like,
you can find some shit.
They've got really weird, and you know, I love like tchotchke kind of weird shit.
Yeah.
They have the coolest stuff. And, you know, balloons, like especially party stuff.
Oh, it's great.
Anything party
if you
related.
want to decorate
hell
and
yeah.
like make a fun time for your friend, like, or you know, recently when I quit my job and I got back home from my big trip or whatever, it was like you know, you guys like had a cool welcome home kind of thing for me, and at Dollar Store, so easy.
I mean,
you did some Target stuff.
I did some
you
Target
did some
things.
real Target stuff.
I went hard. I got a fucking tub of cheese balls,
which I just had to get rid of because they were stale. But we ate quarters of that.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I saw somebody coming out of Target the other day with one of those in their cart, and I went, straight up, sister, good job.
Get it.
Let's see what else. Oh, and also, God, just segue after segue today. Target,
killing
guys.
it.
Speaking of Target, you can, when you go to Target, first of all, I've learned over the years there are certain things you buy at like Target/Walmart and some things you buy at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Produce, always grocery store.
Yeah.
Snacks, like cereal, chips, crackers, cookies, Target or
totally.
Walmart. Like that's the
Dude,
place.
Walmart.
That shit is cheap
I
and
clean
delicious.
that place out. It's like you can get all of the good stuff.
Shit.
And especially like frozen stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Walmart.
Yeah.
The prices are
like the
amazing.
The only reason to go to the grocery store to me, I mean, milk is comparable there, and then also produce.
Yeah.
Like for sure.
Yeah,
Don't buy your produce
no.
at Target and Walmart because it's too expensive there.
Definitely don't do it at like are you a dollar store?
No.
Okay. I don't
No. No.
I don't
Those
go
stuff
that
I'll buy
far.
there is like pretzel bites or some random stuff in the frozen section. You can get lucky because they have name brand stuff back there.
Okay. But then like I can't do like food stuffs.
No.
Like
I
that's
can do
the only
snacks.
thing.
I do snacks.
Yeah, snacks, but like vegetables and things
No.
I wouldn't do $1. I don't know. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but
No,
you know.
but also this is a thing some people might not know about Target is that they price match everything.
Oh.
Anything and everything.
Shit, that's
so
cool.
not only from stuff from their website online, but also from any other place. So if you just happen to be at Target and you're like, okay, I'm here and I want to buy. I've been eyeing this like NutriBullet, and and it's cheaper on Amazon.
Shit.
Just show them the Amazon thing, and they'll give it to you for that price.
Damn, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Shit, that's awesome.
And
And then always use if you
coupons.
don't have if you don't have a what is it called?
Yeah,
What's
why
Target's
can't I think
like
of it?
app?
Why the fuck can't I think of it?
Just
like
the
I
fucking
literally
Target
look at
app.
it every day.
But it was called something else.
Cartwheel.
But it's part of just the Target
awesome.
app now.
Yeah.
Cartwheel is fucking rad. I use it all the time.
You end up sitting. It's funny. People make fun of me like for standing at Target using the barcode scanner on everything. It
but I love
just adds
it.
a little bit of extra time to your trip, but you save
But sometimes I'll do it at
hundreds
home
of dollars
before.
over the course of the year.
Even just going in knowing like, oh, you know what, I've kind of wanted that, and I see that it's on Cartwheel, so I'll just add it. And if I'm there and I want to get it, I just do it. Yeah.
Yep.
Are we like just saving people so much money
saving
right now?
geniuses right now? Yeah, truly, the Target app is amazing. I got my mom to try to use it because I'm like, Mom, you go to Target all the time.
I know.
Save
I spend
money.
so much
And
money there. It's
huge
silly.
thing, guys. I know this is kind of weird because it's a card, but at Target, get the Target debit card.
Yeah.
Because it's not a credit card. It's not adding to your debt. It's not.
Yeah.
It's literally taking money straight out of your account, and you get 5% off everything, and you get free shipping all the
cool.
time.
I know.
Free
I keep
shipping.
meaning to fucking do
And
that.
the only thing that sucks about it is that it takes like 2 days to take it out of your account. It's kind of rando. So you got to be like, oh yeah, I spent $80 at Target,
and then
2 days
you
later
like
it
forget
comes
about
out.
it, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
fuck.
but other than that, it's not a credit card, so there's really no downside.
Yeah.
It's just the money you were gonna spend anyway. So
I know, I gotta
why
do
don't you
that.
save it?
I gotta
And
get on that.
Yeah, I did it way too late. I did it years too late.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, huge for me. DIY.
Yeah.
DIY. Build your own shelves, guys. That's a thing that I discovered so many years ago.
Yeah.
Like I have an 8-foot long shelf in my room, and it's amazing. And I built it because if I would try to find that somewhere, are you kidding me?
It'd be insane.
Hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, Cole is really big about. He loves to build stuff. Sometimes it's very annoying, and sometimes I'm like, dude, we could fucking buy it and be done with it.
Done.
And that's like kind of shitty, because sometimes he just takes so long to make something. Like he was making these fucking planners, which they're really cute, but I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, it took forever. But he's really
would have been $10 to buy.
Oh, less. But he just really likes making, and like our shelves in our living room that I love so much.
Yeah, we got the supplies.
We
for that.
stained those and put those up, and they're fucking rad,
dude. And spray for me. Like if you don't like something in your
spray
house,
paint it.
Spray paint it.
Yeah,
that's what I have done to everything. Copper and gold. Like I've sprayed everything. Like I had this like little shit DVD tower for like 15 years, and it's such a piece of shit. And then I spray painted it gold, and I'm like, oh, I like it now.
No, I know. It's painting anything in general. Just like I had those ugly bookshelves, and I was like, let's just fucking toss them. Then I'm like, damn it, I bet you if we painted them, and it's like makes totally different furniture. It's
brand
so
new.
Cool.
Literally everything. Like the Christmas star on our tree. I was like, I don't like this. This is stupid. Spray painted it. Oh, I love it.
I know. And your instinct is to always just fuck it and go get something else. But then if it's just like,
not me.
Damn, man. It's like I could save money. And it's like something fun. To do. It's like, fun. Yeah, it's a.
See, I'm all about it. Like today, literally today, I added tassels to my lampshade because I was sick of looking at it. And I'm like, that's cute.
Yeah.
You know, rather than going to buy a whole new fucking lamp or a lampshade, I just added some shit. So do it yourself,
more time
guys.
For DIY.
Yeah, I found myself with some free time recently.
Well, I'll just send my shit over here.
You know, I love to do it. You know, I love it.
Or you should just come to our house and like,
dude, I love it.
Do some projects.
I'll DIY whatever you need me to.
Got it.
This is pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably gonna be grossed out, but like if I have a slice of cheese and it's got some mold on it, I just rip off the mold and then I eat the rest of it. As long as it's not a huge, if it's like the whole fucking, no. But if it's like a little corner of the cheese
I've done
moldy,
that with bread.
I just pull it off.
Yeah, I've done that with bread. Like if it's a little corner, I'll just.
I'm like,
because
no.
it's usually just because I'm so hungry that I'm like, I don't have anything else. I have to eat it because I'm fucking starving.
And with bread, eat the fucking end pieces.
Oh, I love the ends.
Yeah, so many people don't.
Oh my
like that
god,
shit.
To me they're like little envelopes.
It's so
like
fun.
It's like, and
it
you can
curves
really like.
in.
There's a curve, so therefore you can put more
stuff
in the middle,
the sandwich,
and then it creates this little pocket.
Or if you feel weird because it's like all crust, fucking rip it into pieces and make croutons out of it. Put it in the oven, bake it. Like use it. Don't waste that shit. Don't waste.
I know. I do feel weird throwing it away because it's like, or just go give it to a fucking bird.
Yeah,
like just toss it in the backyard and just let them have it,
dude. I mean, it's simple things too, like. Always use canvas bags when you go to a store because in LA they charge you. They charge you for plastic bags, and plus they're bad anyway.
I know. I keep forgetting them. Ugh. I gotta work on that.
Well, one thing I'm like, this is something I only know like 2 people who do this now, but I swear to God, if you be washing your clothes and separating them like colors and whites, you be rich. You're straight up rich. You're straight up rich. Because I haven't done that since
I don't
college.
think I've separated. Now I'm regretting it. I do regret it sometimes.
Some of your whites aren't so white.
Because now I got this brand new shirt and it's a little pink. And I'm like, fuck. And it was white.
You got to use color guard.
Yeah, I just know. Mine has nothing to do with being cheap or saving money.
You just don't want to take the time?
I don't want to separate.
Too lazy.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take the time to do more loads. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like doing laundry is already the fucking bane of my existence. So it's like,
well, I'm like, if I got to spend money, I'm not going to like do a half load of colors and then a half load. I'm like, no, it's all going in one thing.
What if you have 2 shirts? Do people do a load of 2 shirts? Like I would never do that.
Yeah, you have 2 whites and you just have to let them sit and you sit for weeks and weeks till you pile them up.
No.
It's crazy to me.
Fucking
and I'm
crank
like,
that shit on cold and let it rip.
That's all, I always wash on cold.
I'm like,
always.
Just let it go.
Always. And also something I've been doing like so much lately is repurposing, like we said, kind of like repainting or whatever, repurposing things for different uses, and also sell your old shit. Okay, so you
have really been on this kick.
I'm all about it.
It's so much work
because I'm so poor. But that's the thing. I was like, for years and years, I can't. When I think back to how much I've gotten rid of and just given away, I'm like, okay, I think maybe I'm just a good person and I donated to charity, and that's fine. That's fine. I try to think of it like that. I gave it to friends, whatever. Yeah. But right now, like if something's in good condition and it could be used pretty easily by someone else, I try to sell it. Poshmark is this is the app for selling clothes that I use, and then Let Go has been pretty much a letdown for me. Shit. I'm gonna say that I have not had much success on that. I've been trying to sell this fucking vacuum for
it's like month and $8 now. Who is not? I'll fucking buy it just so you can get rid of it.
But like, no, I swear to you, like if you have, stuff that's in good condition and try to sell it. Why not?
Well, yeah, it's better than like tossing it. I mean, obviously you should always donate it, but
don't
sometimes people are just, you're lazy. You're just like, fuck it.
I have thrown stuff away.
Oh, totally. Me too.
And that feels shitty.
It sucks. And it's just about, see, that's where I think there's like this line between being cheap and being like saving money. Mm-hmm. Is there a difference? You're saving money.
No, people just have a negative connotation of being cheap. Like if we were cheap and we were like not letting people, if I were putting a restriction on your toilet paper usage, that's being cheap. Yeah. Like to me, I mean, I
get that way sometimes about like food.
Oh, I don't want to share with people.
Like, well, not even like, or if I go buy groceries, I'm like, oh man,
people are
Cole's
coming
gonna
over.
eat it.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. I don't know.
I was real stingy at work. I used to be, because I would bring like a bag of candy for myself or something, and I'm sitting there and somebody would be like, can I have some? And I would get, because there's 15 people standing there and they all want to have some. And I'm like, nah. Say, sorry guys, I'm an asshole. I'm gonna be real stingy. Because it's for me. Because like I got to make my food last. I really do. And I always have. Like I don't waste anything.
Yeah.
There was a time when not that I was like separating plies, but I was kind of trying to see if I could limit my usage of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Because I pee so much.
Yeah.
If I were a dude and I could just shake it and walk away, that's one thing.
I know.
But like I got to wipe.
Oh, we go through a lot of toilet paper.
That's the thing. Like
Cole.
When I pee, I was like, I tried to get myself to only use 2 squares when I peed. 1, 2. Okay.
Yeah.
I tried for a while. I was like, I can't. I'm just I just felt like I was
just
wasting.
Gotta like dab. Just a little like boop, boop, just dab. Just stick it up there and dab it a little bit.
I love your like visual right now. She's just like going like tap tap tap
just tap tap tap. I just thought of something I am really cheap about, but I think everybody is, so this doesn't feel weird. Flights.
Oh yeah.
I will spend hours
scouring for the best deal.
And I'll buy it just because it's $3 cheaper. I'm like, oh shit, like I'll get upset, or like, so like, because flying is so expensive, and so I will, though I go cheap with my flights, but I will not go like, I'm not gonna go like Spirit cheap, right?
Yeah. Well,
but
I do. But it sucks because you know what they do too? This is the thing about the cheap flights, is that then they charge you for breathing.
Everything.
For breathing. They charge you for coughing.
Just for stepping up onto the plane. There's a charge.
There's a walking fee.
Yeah.
It adds up, and then you're like, oh, never mind.
I know. Then it's not worth it. So then that's why I don't do those. I'll still go cheap, but it's got to be a United, American, Delta.
You know what they do now too? And I know you know this, is this bullshit where they charge you like $15 extra if you want a little extra leg room, meaning a normal seat. Because now they do this thing where they go like extra tight.
Yeah.
Extra tight.
So if you want a regular normal, and now they're charging for exit rows.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a fucking seat in the back. Like that's not like special. I mean, yeah, exit rows fucking rock
roomy
because it's roomier, but like I'm also putting everybody on this plane, like getting them off the plane safely when we crash.
Yeah,
so it's like,
hands.
Could I get a fucking exit row for a decent price? But I will spend hours, hours trying to find a cheap flight. Yeah.
Well, so what do you not skimp on? Like, what are your things? Like for me, I do not buy cheap toilet paper. I do not buy, I always have like puffs.
Oh, I love cheap
tissue.
toilet paper.
I can't. I gotta have my quilted northern toilet paper, and I gotta have my
tissues.
Kleenex or my puffs. Yeah, I have to. And also, I do not skimp on my haircut or my hair color. I don't do box color at home anymore.
No, we stopped that.
Yeah.
We really, we cut that out because it was... cheap ain't always cheap shows sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, and I am so fortunate with my job that like I have not paid for makeup, for like beauty face cleansers, face washes, hair shampoo, cuts, like I've been eyebrow, like it has been
lash lifts.
Because otherwise
you just wouldn't have any of that
I would
stuff.
not have it because I don't like skimping out on like anything to do with my face.
Yeah. Skincare.
Some
makeup. We'll definitely do like drugstore.
Oh, I love
drugstore
makeup.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite stuff. But yeah, I won't skip out on that, and I won't. That's kind of. That's.
Yeah.
I can't think
because
of much
honestly,
more.
like
I won't buy cheapy like weird rogue food, like dollar store vegetables and like really off brand.
Off brand, like if you buy Market Pantry, like
I
at
love
Target,
Market Pantry.
Like I tell you what, you and I know cereal.
Yeah.
And they know how to do a good matching cereal.
Yeah.
Like, but most of the time I do buy name brand cereals because I love it. I love it so
can't
much.
do rogue
There's
weird
certain things. But honestly,
like off-brand hot dog wieners, you know, stuff like that. I
I'm
can't
into that.
do that.
Jess gets dollar store wieners, and they are exactly the same as the one she buys at Ralph's. Yeah, same brand and everything. Yeah,
interesting.
But that's the thing, because there's different stuff. Oh yeah, you did. There's some different stuff at the dollar store all the time, so it's just like you might find a really good deal on something.
Okay,
you know, sometimes there's good stuff.
But for the most part, I'm happy to be cheap because, like, honestly, it's the way I've lived my life, and I'm not cheap. Okay, because I found this and I wanted to read it to you. Cheap signs to watch for. So, like, to know that you're, like, really cheap.
Yeah.
Breaking the rules, which we just talked about this. The movie theater clearly states no outside food. It's like, fuck you.
Are you kidding
yeah,
me?
Right.
Whoever said that is not a rule.
Oh, there goes the camera again.
Damn it. I've done this so many times. Is it still going?
No, it's not. It's okay. We'll just upload the second
back.
part.
Guys, that was fun for those of you who are just listening right now.
Totally. Oh, and there it goes again. Did it stop? Okay. So these are signs to watch for, and
that first one is bullshit.
Yeah. Will you go to jail for breaking these spoken and unspoken rules? I'm like, bitch, nobody is going to fucking jail.
Nah.
Okay. Stealing.
No, I won't steal.
I won't steal either. I'm not that
steal.
cheap. Pressuring people for freebies.
Like,
your friend may be an accountant, but it's unfair to expect him to review your tax return for free.
Yeah. I mean,
I take advantage of that a little bit. Like,
if
my friend, like, you worked at a movie theater, I'm not going to pay for a movie.
For sure.
I come in and I'm like,
I'm walking in this place.
Yeah, this is my shit.
No, but it depends on your level of closeness with these people too. Yeah. Like, if it's your best friend, they better fucking hook you up.
Well, like in this quote here, when you ask artists, performers, writers, musicians to work for free, you know, that's like me with my photography. Like, I'm getting to the point now where I'm like, I can't do it for free because I get paid now to do this. So, but like, and then if it's for like you, of course I'm gonna fucking do it. But if it's like, you know, it's hard. It depends.
Like I said, I think it depends on how close you are to someone, and also, you know, when it comes to us like making movies and stuff and such, we've never been able to pay people.
Totally.
It's been like, I think when you ask someone, you don't contact them and be like, hey, will you do this for free for me? I really need it. It's just like, hey,
and most
if
of
you
the
want to collaborate,
our people have always been like, hey, what are you guys doing?
Can I help?
Yeah. So that's always been amazing.
Again, yeah, I think it's one thing to like, you have to know people's worth, but at the same time, like, if you are like, you know, close to someone, then be generous.
Just hook it up.
Be kind.
Failing to leave a tip, never.
Oh, hell no.
I'd rather go negative in my account than to not leave somebody a tip.
I think this is fun. Like, you and I, we're so cheap that we would go to Olive Garden and we would split a salad.
Yeah.
And then we would just eat the free bread and we would split a fucking salad, but then we tip well.
Yeah.
Because you tip well.
They're probably in the same place as us, so. It says being penny wise and pound foolish. What the fuck does that mean? Rewiring your house using YouTube videos as a guide may seem like an inexpensive way to get the work done. That is until the faulty wiring burns your house down.
So it's like you're trying by saving money, you fuck it up, and then you end up spending more in the long run because you have to have someone fix it.
Yeah. Oh no, and I'm also lazy again. It mostly comes down to me being too lazy to be like, I'm not gonna fix my fucking thing.
Like, that's something. Oh, like with your car, like change your own cabin filter. It's so easy,
yeah.
And it's $15. Totally. And like you just need to watch a video to do it, and it's like 2 seconds. Like put on your own. Like switch your own faucet out, put your lights up, and I don't know.
Yeah, stuff like that is easy, but I'm not going to fucking do the plumbing. I'm not going to, even though I did have a plumbing issue where it flooded my kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
And I got underneath the sink.
You turned it off?
No, I thought maybe our garbage disposal was clogged and you have to put an Allen wrench thing in it and wind it. Mm-hmm. And I did that. Okay. And that was not the issue. And then it continued to pour over. So not my problem. Not paying your fair share. Oh, we hate this. When you go on like a group dinner and everybody's like, we'll just split the check evenly. I'm so cheap. I'm like, guys, I had water and like a sandwich.
Yeah, that's my fair share.
But when y'all are having drinks and shit.
We're cheap. We're so bad cheap that we won't pay our fair share.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah, they're saying that we don't pay our fair share, so we're so cheap.
That's fair of what I ate. I'm not paying for your fucking 9 cocktails.
Yeah, no, that is absolutely true.
I cannot stand that.
Yeah.
That's so, I think it's very weird to ask people that.
I think
to do that.
So shitty.
Yeah, to be like, hey guys, let's all split it. All even.
If you make like a 6-figure salary and I make $20,000 a year,
and they're like, let's split it.
And they pick the restaurant, and I'm like,
I
can't.
So I don't. That's not being cheap. That's being like fucking smart and like and fair. That's crazy. Complaining about the price of everything.
Oh, that's us. We're
cheap.
Oh
yeah, very cheap, and having no social life.
Oh yeah, that's what
our social life isn't that exciting.
No, that is so funny because that's literally what I was gonna say. Is like we live in one of the most expensive cities in the country, and how do you remain cheap in this? It's that you don't go anywhere and you don't do anything.
Movie nights inside. No, but you and I will always find cool events if we can.
Yeah, and
then we go to Davy Wayne's and just dance our asses off and buy one drink.
Or guys, it helps when you've been here for like 9 years like I have, and you end up knowing a bunch of people that work in a bunch of different places, and you can just be like, hey, you got to hook up?
Hell yeah.
Hey, you're going to, again, that's like asking people for free shit. But it's like,
that's like
they don't care.
Yeah.
It's their job. Like, they don't care when they're like, oh yeah, you want to walk into this event that I just work at?
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
cares?
Yeah.
So we end up going to like all these cool things.
Social life. It's just maybe a little more spaced out.
It's spaced out. It's sporadic.
Yes.
It's very
but we have done we've done some really cool stuff in LA. So
but that's pick and choose. Like, be cool. Don't fucking go out to drink every fucking night. Don't eat out every day.
I would never spend money on alcohol because all I'm gonna do is either vomit it or piss it out later, and it's like, what is the fucking point?
Well, I think I'm so lucky that I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't drink coffee. I don't. So like, these are things that are so expensive.
Yeah.
And that people spend a lot of money on.
I spend a lot of money on coffee. Yeah. I'm working on it though. I'm making them from home.
That's right.
I'm trying.
And get a thermos, as you said before.
Then what I do with the thermos is I leave said thermos in my car, and then mold grows in it, and then I'm fucked.
Yeah, in the trash car.
My trash car is not as bad anymore.
Yay.
Working on it. And I like being cheap.
Me too.
Honestly,
it feels smart.
But when I do make my first million, we'll
buy something nice.
We'll treat ourselves.
Target.
What would you buy?
What would I buy?
If I could treat you to 1 million. Well, I have the $1 million, and then I say you can get one thing.
Oh my God.
What would you get?
Because the only thing, because whenever people ask me that question, if I had the money, is just honestly save it. I would save it. That's my first instinct.
I have the million. I'm saying you can pick something.
You're gonna one thing that I get to pick out. Oh my God.
Anything. No, I'm not a fucking house or a car, but like a thing.
I want to take a trip. Can we take a trip?
Paris.
Okay.
All right. Deal. We're shaking hands.
Let's go.
Guys, we're going to Paris.
We are going to Paris. Well,
I'm willing it.
She fucking texted me 2 months ago when I was having the worst time of my life, and she goes, dude, we're going to Paris in September. And I was like, sure. And she goes, I don't care. I'm going to take photography jobs, and I'm taking us.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh, are we
September
going to Paris?
Sure is very close.
I was like, are we going to Paris, or what's the deal here?
I'm willing the money. I'm willing it as we speak.
I have jury duty in September now. I can't.
Oh, shit. I'll get you out of it.
Okay.
With my $1 million. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you learned something. Tips and tricks.
That's right.
But the biggest tip, join us next week.
Come back.
Hey, this is very cheap for you. For most people.
Yeah. Unless
the podcast
you're a
is free.
baller patron, and then
you fucking baller. Be a baller patron. But otherwise, listen to our podcast and be
That's
cheap.
all we ask, is just listen to us.
All right, guys.
We love you.
Go be cheap. Bye.
Bye-bye.